Please bear with me. The introduction is the hardest part of this Pix mission. Shut up, motorcycle. From the Cadre Communications broadcast empire and our right idea, wrong implementation file, welcome to Smoky Goodness 2.0. Tonight featuring what I'm not going to call a copycat recipe, I'm calling this a copycat idea. See, we have a locally owned franchise, fast food franchise, that occasionally comes up with something that sounds like it might be a good idea. And it turns out 9 times out of 10, well, 10 times out of 10, it's not a good idea. This particular menu item that they were hawking, they may still be hawking it, I don't know. Anyway, it was called the Yankee Burrito. Sounds like a good idea. Take something kind of Mexican and make it something kind of more American. Yankee Burrito, yeah. So we took a look at it, and a Yankee Burrito, according to them, and I'm not mentioning their name, I'm not going to do that. This is the second time I'm picking on them, by the way. According to them, a Yankee Burrito is nothing more than a hot dog wrapped in a flour tortilla with a little bit of cheese in it, just a negligible amount of cheese, and that's it. And I don't know how much they're charging for it because we didn't buy it. So anyway, I'm going to do a Yankee Burrito my way, what I think a Yankee Burrito ought to be. So stick around for that. There's no trip into the Wayback Machine, and as a programming note, I may have to finish part of this video once we get everything basically cooked out here inside the house. It's kind of buggy out here with all these lights on, and I don't want bugs landing in the food, so stick around. And we begin. As you can see, I've got a dry slow and sear rocking and rolling inside the Weber kettle. Dry meaning that the water chamber is empty, don't need it today. We're going to start off in lieu of the hot dogs that I almost said the name of the restaurant there, that this fast food franchise uses. We're using these guys again. I love these things. These are Johnsonville smoked brats. They're pork brats. You know I'm addicted to these things. So, not 1, not 2, but 4 of these bad rabbits. A burrito for me, a burrito for, no, 2 burritos for me. 1 burrito for Mr. Smoky Goodness Jr. and 1 burrito for Mrs. Smoky Goodness. And of course, as you see me do so many times, we're going to put a really hard char on these. That's when these things shine, man. Might not go really, really hard char on this like I have in the past because cooking for the family tonight, but you get the idea. Oh, by the way, I do have a cast iron pan over here heating up. I'll be using that a little bit later on, but not too much later. This is going to go really fast, so just so you know. Bring that one over here. Alright, since you've seen me do this so many times, we're going to skip ahead and we'll get on to the next step. Alright, I think that's good enough for char. We're going to move all 4 of these amazing brats right off the hot coals. We're on the indirect side. Shut up, motorcycles. This cast iron pan is going to serve 2 purposes tonight. Very quickly, I'm just going to take a tortilla and just warm it up. We don't want to cook it. We don't want to put a toast or char or anything on it. We're just warming it up. And that's it. Both sides. Doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, there's 1. Here's number 2. Flip him over. Number 3. Give him a flip. And number 4. And flip them over just like that. Alright, now that we have our tortillas warmed up, a little bit more pliable than they were out of the package. Yes, they came out of the package. It's time to pre-assemble, sort of, our Yankee, not so Yankee burritos. We begin with some refried beans, which I probably should have warmed up, but hey, Does it matter? Okay, grab one of our brats, place one of our brats, if you will, right there. And then I think you know how to fold a burrito. If you do, could you tell me how to do it? It's pretty easy. You just take it like that, fold the ends over, tuck this guy in, and wrap him up, just like that. All right. Okay, and there's your burrito. Let me do another one for you on camera. Of course, since this one is mine, put a few extra dollops on there. You gotta have cheese. Just gotta have a ton of cheese. There. There you go. And this is what they sing about around the campfire. Go. But I'm not done yet. Remember I told you I was warming up this cast iron skillet? There's another little bit of work it's got to do tonight. Just pouring in a little bit, not a whole lot, of canola oil. I believe that's canola oil. I can't speak tonight. I don't know what the deal is. We're simply going to lay our burritos cast iron pan. I don't think there's enough oil in here to justify me saying away from you like this, away from you. What we're doing here is warming everything back up, and that'll help seal the tortilla so it doesn't bust open. Cover it, let them heat up, and soon we'll be eating. See you inside. All right, we've let these warm up for about, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. Voila! All right. Nice and crispy on the outside. I don't need these. All right, there you have it. We're going to continue dressing these guys up inside the house. We'll meet you there. That is absolutely amazing! That's a Yankee